Sing Achum. This is Obrafour, the Ghana rap software himself, the chief priest of hiplife. And you are watching Seglo TV. Keep it locked right there.
Thank you so much for granting us the opportunity to interview you.
Thank you too for welcoming me here.
So how has South Africa been?
So far, so good. Well, it's not the first time I've been here.
Oh.
A couple of times. And this time round, it's been wonderful.
Okay, so I know that you've recently been to the US. How is the weather there compared to here?
Okay. It's still summer there again.
Oh, it's still summer.
Yes. Over here, you ended your winter.
Yeah, we just
and it's summer, so I'm basking in the sun.
Yeah. Okay, yeah. So you performed at the 2023 Ghana Fest just a few days ago.
Yeah.
And how was the experience on stage and showing as South African
Awesome,
people?
awesome as always. I mean, like anytime I go among my folks.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel so good. And last Saturday's was much better.
Yeah, because I was there when you performed your song and everybody went crazy. Even some people were trying to climb on the stage when you were performing the Paymaker song.
My people love me.
Yeah.
I love them back.
So can you tell us what inspired you to creating that song?
Well, music is in itself came to me at early age.
Oh.
I was a little boy when my mom used to sing at church, and he would hold my hand, carry me along in front of the church, and we would sing. So I was singing gospel from age 5. I was singing with my mom at church in front of the whole congregation. And so, but what I'm doing in my country is called secular. Secular music was not a part of me until I think I broke through in 1999, but 2 years back after I lost my mom. And then this whole wave of hiplife had been introduced, and I caught up with it, and that was it.
That's a beautiful story. Oh my God. So how does it feel for you to see that you continue inspiring the new generation of hiplife?
Well, for me, I see if God gives you a talent, this is what most of us miss. If God puts you in a place, sometimes it is not for your own good.
Oh, yeah.
It's for the good of others. So if you realize that and you know that, then you know that at any given time, you need to look around you or outward, not always inward, and help others to climb up. And so that has been my theme, my thing from the beginning. I'm always looking up to bring up somebody.
No, that's really beautiful, because not everybody's gonna say that. No.
So God doesn't put us there for our own personal good, put us for the good of others. And if you know that, it is not difficult.
Yeah.
Very easy.
So how have, because hip life and rap, they've evolved. Everything evolves in life.
Definitely. Music actually is dynamic.
Yeah. So how
I've said that in my one of my songs, and that is what it is. Because music back then, when I used to know, original Ghanaian music is called high life.
Oh,
that is the true
Ghanaian
music, high life.
So
I grew up listening to it. My dad at that time used to have a lot of plays, all the great musicians, and he would play it every Sunday. My dad would play high life songs in the house. I was young. Inadvertently, this was getting into my head.
Yeah.
And so when I took up rap, it became part of me, and
So that's where
all my
Hiplife
compositions
comes from.
As Hiplife, all my compositions as High Life, actually.
Okay.
The songs that I sing as High Life, but because of the rap. You see, Hiplife is a combination of hip hop from the West and High Life from Ghana. You understand?
That's so, like you creating a whole new culture.
The difference is the rap. It's just the rap. The rhythm and everything as original Ghanaian. And then the drums is hip hop. And we create that beat. Now it's Afro music, yes. But all that emanated from High Life as the base of original Ghanaian music. And it's an African thing now. Yeah. And we are all enjoying it. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. You've been a storyteller through your music, which I think is a characteristic that every artist has to have, you know.
Yes.
So can you share a story behind one of your most memorable Hiplife songs and what personal connection that you have with that song?
Well, I would say Kwame Nkrumah. It tells a story of our first president who gained independence for Ghana. He's the founder of the nation, yes. I know a lot of people helped us at the time. They all contributed in attaining independence for us, but he was a figurehead.
Obrafour me wafa hundie koma mode momu dwumadie mu nkonimdie nu se dengara asasini eyabode de mayen mujana nanan me hwegunyade to ho mayen.
And so some of us growing up, we knew about Kwame Nkrumah. It was in our history books everywhere, and so we call him the founder. And I have to make a song about him, how he attained independence for Ghana and his lifestyle. All that I wanted to carry, the message I wanted to carry across, as we should look at our forefathers and the way they went about their lifestyles, everything that they did in bringing Ghana together so that we can emulate the good things they did. It's our turn to do that. So I said, Otredian Pon Kwame and Son Yao. And I combined tradition, Ghanaian tradition, yes, it's pouring libation as a way of a prayer, a means of communicating to our God. It has been there way back, and it still exists though. Yes, Christianity is fine. Yeah, we said Jesus is here. Yes, bridging us with God. But our ancestors, that is the means they were communicating to God. So I brought it into the music, the libation pouring, and calling our ancestors to help us as a youth to be able to know where we come from and then emulate their lifestyles.
Oh my God, that's a beautiful
very deep. It's very deep.
It's very deep.
So it goes like Australian pon Kwame and Sa Yao Sone Asase ya and Sa Yao na nano mo sama for and Sa Yao Yi Kwame Nkrumah pa ye
Yao Sone Asase ya and Sa Yao na nano mo sama for and Sa Yao Yi Kwame Nkrumah pa ye Australian pon Kwame and Sa Yao Sone Asase ya and Sa Yao na nano mo sama for and Sa Yao Yi Kwame Nkrumah pa ye
Ghana, I'm calling my folks that Nkrumah attained independence. And look at our forefathers, what they did in helping us in building the nation. This is exactly what we should do because it is our turn.
It has a really deep meaning.
Yes, storytelling has been a part of every great musician. And that's exactly what I wanted to put across.
I think it's out there. If nobody gets it, if nobody got it, they have it now.
Yes.
So I think collaborations have been a significant feature in Ghana's hip life industry. And over your career, you've had features from people like Tiny, Okra, and recently it was Sarkodie.
Yeah.
So can you share
Manifest and all
yeah.
all the rest.
So can you share a memorable collaboration experience?
Well, I would mention two names. Okay. There's a song that I did a remix with Tiny. You mentioned Tiny. And that song became an anthem. The Oyohene remix became an anthem. And recently, Drake sampled the Oyohene remix. Drake. Yes. He sampled the Oyohene remix. So that song.
Do you wanna try? Kasahari, Majima Pakai, Nyadro, and Yetu and Yatine. Abusufi, Yan Shampabua, Yanum, or Sunachinia, Boa. Mansariaka, Sakrama, Botra, when I am too. Abuakasia, Mimia, Wudro, Bonsu, Yanchime, Niadoku, Adokasahare Patapa, Musiaku, Asamuashe.
That's one of the songs that I can talk about. I mean, I did the original, and within a few weeks, we decided that we can do better. So we will go back to the studio and make a remix, a different version of it. And I could only fall on Tiny at the time, a Ghana rapper, Ghana as part of our native tongues, and he's the Ghans are a tribe in Ghana, and they hold him so high. He wasn't that popular at the time, though. But then, yeah, that is what I'm saying, that sometimes God puts you in a position not for your own good, but for the others. So I had to bring my little brother in, and we executed it perfectly. It was a great song. And yes, I can talk of a song that I did with Sarkodie too. Now he is reigning, and yes, it took some of us to see his talent and draw him closer to put him there as it is.
But it's very beautiful to see another African brother lifting.
Definitely, and you see, he has not forgotten. That bit of him, though he's this huge, anytime he sees me, or I don't know, it's everywhere. He's so humble, humbles himself, go down. And sometimes it embarrasses me, but there's nothing I can do about it. He think he has to pay homage to me for whatever I represent in hip life.
Not long time ago. Still can't believe why I let you go. It was a mistake, but now I know. My am order query. Me didn't say who na mama know me who. Now I know your love was so divine. Wish I go feel reverse the 100 time. Don't know what to do to bring you back. I still got love for you, that's the fact. Hey, and your memories will always be cherished. Your love keep haunting me, haunting me. I'll forever remember the good time, the way you handle me.
I think you represent a lot. So, is there a process for you? Do you just choose somebody to collaborate with?
Well, yes, I'm a little careful with words, because that is what makes me.
Mumpa me dofo chosa wo me born in cheme. Me no me ho want to ni hweme. Hona makono mama jimeni so. Se me mpena fo no kra wo bia mpeme. Nya na me kasa nka me ni wajai. So de me di me nya ko hunti ni sachi bia. Edu na dwo me koda na me kai. Nkomoda me ne wo ba makoma ye wo dia. Anya wo anka me nyi adwuma pen. Oba na wakoma ye de twen. Me ni bi so wanhwe bi embu maten. Ma fe wo sama sore na wo da me chen. Enti moisha se wote me nka.
I have made it a conscious effort to always bring decent lyrics. Because remember, music is the food for the soul. And you will not go to a kitchen and prepare any poisonous thing for yourself. That is how I take music. Okay, so I make sure my words are clean and what I'm feeding the people is decent.
That's like every time you reply, you always bring something new. I think it's just a you thing. You are that person, and I'm very humbled to be talking to you right now.
But where did I get that from? It is my upbringing. I always tell people, nobody was born in any particular way.
Yeah.
Our characters, we came to pick it here on earth. God did not made us who we think we are.
Yeah.
Everything on earth here, we came to learn it. And so you pick what fits you. Sometimes people say, oh, I'm born this way, I'm born that way. No, it's not true. Everything that we are now, we learn it here. And it becomes part of us. I was so lucky to have a wonderful mother who took me through the hard way. The way to talk, even my lifestyle, how I walk, I was taught. So I was lucky. Others were not lucky. I had that mother who would always be on you, guide you, tell you what to do at a particular point in time.
Oh. She did a good job.
Yes. So
really
whatever I am, I owe it to her.
That's beautiful. So as a Ghanaian hip life artist, what cultural elements unique to Ghana do you aim to highlight in your music when performing on international stages like the recent Ghana Fest?
Well, I think they did everything. I was not there to witness the cultural stuff that they put on display. Yes, I know my people, my folks will always let you know what they come from, our lifestyles, though we have different tribes. But we are together as a people because God in his wisdom put all of us on that land called Ghana. In his wisdom, put different people, tribes, all together on that land called Ghana. So we are one people, though we have different ways of communication and different lifestyles, but we live as Ghanaians. And every time Ghana is doing something, they show their culture, it's in there. And I love my people. I mean, I'm a Ghanaian. I can change. So I'm a Ghanaian. And you saw what they displayed there.
Yeah, and
what I had to do was to come and top it up. And all that permeates in my music and everything. And it was great. It was wonderful. People were very responsive.
Yeah, they were
very responsive. So I enjoyed the show, and I thank God my people has not fallen far away from themselves.
Oh yeah, they haven't. Because I got to see a lot of Ghana. Never been to Ghana, but
you're mingling with Ghanaians. Yeah. I know. And we thank you for even hosting hosting this show. This is for Ghana, but a South African is sitting in and doing a wonderful job.
Yeah, and I'm learning, and because as we're talking.
Have you picked any language?
I don't know how to. I hope.
How do you say thank you in our language?
God.
You don't. Okay, I'll tell you. Medase.
Medase.
Medase is thank you.
How do I say? Hey,
thank
how
you.
Are you?
How are you? What to say? What to say? How are you? Mehoye, I'm fine.
Oh, Mohuye, I'm fine.
Mehoye, I'm fine.
So ask me.
What to say?
Mohuye.
Great. Great.
So, South Africa has its own vibrant music scene right now, and the Ghanaian hip life has its distinct flavor. So, have you had any opportunities to collaborate with the South African artists?
I nearly did. I think back then, I think it would be about 10 years or so ago. A friend of mine was trying to connect me with, there was this group. There's this group of rappers. I think they were about 4 boys. I've forgotten the name. A South African group. Great guys. I was trying to connect me with them. But unfortunately, around that time I fell sick.
Oh.
And it was that dire. And so communication broke up. And it took time for me to recover. And I didn't follow it.
So, right now, is there any South African artist you
Yes, I think
work with?
Nasty C is doing great. And my brother of blessed memory, who got shot recently, not too long ago.
Oh, yeah.
What's the name? AK. Yes, I've been following them. And that your new sensation to who died recently. Costa.
Oh.
Stage.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's
So I've been following
sad.
South African music for quite some time
So
now.
can you
and
expect something, Yana?
Well, you can never say never. Anything can happen. So let's keep our fingers crossed and see what will come. And I'm here. Remember, I'm in South Africa.
So, obviously, you've had several hits, but I'm pretty sure there's always that one song that holds a very special place in your heart.
Yes, there's a song. I don't think people know about it that much. My last album, there's a song on the last album called on the Asem Sebe album. Asembeba Debi album, sorry. There's a song called My Praise. It is my testimony, actually. It's what happened to me that I put it in a song. My Praise, the song is so dear to me because it talks about what I went through and how the hand of God lifted me from my situation. That is the most dearest song. Hallelujah. Praise be to God.
Semisha, and so many money I me come one, me kai, Omiani Yaria, Ebomia, Eja, one shabby bunny, would you try me, what me? We me free, my town, or don't say, want to sell or want to trim up him, Uncle, that's why you do, obey the on your comb, Quabna me credit, Pedria me home, be why I come for 20 pounds sent to my wadum, or the boy need to send me my braboya to me, jitum, so won't come from.
One more thing that people may have not noticed. At the time it started, it was the mouthpiece for the youth. It is through music that we were able to express ourselves, okay? Whatever problems we were having, we were putting it through music, okay? So yes, though we tell stories in our music, but our day-to-day life difficulties, we always lace it in our music for everybody to know. And that has been it. Just that recently, it is not that substantial lately. You know, music has changed a little. Yeah, and you can't put the blame on anybody, not the musicians, but it's society.
We evolve.
Every time, how society is reflected in our music. And so, when it gets bad, yes, but it is beautiful. Now, music is so jamming, and you enjoy it, right? Not too much of messages in there, but we still enjoy it.
Yes, we still do. So before you leave, I just wanted to find out if you've had a chance to taste some of the Ghanaian cuisines here in South Africa, and how was it?
Well, I don't think they took me to a restaurant, a Ghanaian restaurant. What's the name of the restaurant? There's this young man, Richard, right?
Sunnyside. Yeah.
Yes, I think he's doing well. I mean, it tasted like home.
Oh, okay.
There was no difference.
So which dish would you recommend I get? Because I'm used to fried rice.
You should try wache.
Okay.
Try wache. And he has good soups. The granite soup over there too is awesome. So sometimes tell your guys to take you along there and taste some granite soup or wache.
I'll try them because they always give me fried rice. So now I want something
okay.
new.
Yeah. Now, guys,
Something new.
introduce her to wache.
Yes. They're not even teaching me how to.
And then katekwai, granite soup. Yeah.
So they should teach me everything. And next time, if I get the chance to talk to you again, I'll work on my language. And then
most definitely. I'll ask them to do a good job on you.
If they have to, if they don't.
They have. So we take you to Ghana.
Okay. Thank you so much for having us.
Most welcome. I mean,
and it was
I
amazing.
enjoyed myself with you.
I did too. I got to learn a lot, not only about the music, but about the culture, about the politics. I didn't even know some of the things that you told me. So it was very educational to me. I hope to the viewers too.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Hey, I appreciate it. I like that one.
Ampara yankwaje nyina botan ene arade nyankopon odwuntufo bi senko betimi wa kodu besia konkon maminka de waye dosu papa de waye ya braswa esuntu yinkata uye nyamekan bambofo awoboye huban de rechichifo ne yakwan hosan wonyamia we yetetibotan edrewaye mpanhwe de biarada uye nyamio again. Da, we nyame. Hey, Sanu Numa Yamwa, a bragging in Tiasieso. And Yawanka Wana, coffee about coming in simple. And so watch me a free, or Yaringu. What do Mamma don't be, and me won't come near Pum with me. Make us a bra, say that. Yeah, na. From background, I'm in family. I say that. Yeah, na. From background, I'm in family.
Hi there, it's your favorite girl, Hannah Boachua, and your favorite host for Women's Clinic. Guys, I just need you guys to do me a very big favor, okay? Press that red button and like our show. I want you guys to subscribe and comment. Also share to everybody on your contact that you know, okay? Because there's more content to bring to you and you do not want to miss out. Okay?